Hello everyone, Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up to date with day 25 of our Scrap September series, and that is favourite paper. So this paper is from the Kaiser Craft Wildflower collection, and I just really like florals, and yeah, these two pieces are one of my favourite papers. I've got a few favourite papers, so it was pretty easy for me, but yeah, I really liked this, and I'm using those two extra pieces of paper with Kidaholic Kits, and I think this one is from August. I think this one's from August. Yeah. And so I've added my two pieces of favourite paper, but everything else is from there. So just to address the elephant in the room, obviously my background's a little different. I'm actually, I'm not away now that I'm doing the voiceover, but when I filmed this video I was away for the weekend. I went to a hotel, my partner had some music stuff on, and so I just went with him, and I had a whole day to myself on the Saturday, and I'd bought my filming stuff, and I rigged up a bit of a filming setup, so you can kind of see on both sides of the video that there's two chairs on top of a table which is holding up my piece of wood that holds my camera, and that's how I filmed. I filmed a couple of videos. I only filmed two, so you'll only see two videos in this setup, but yes, it was very amusing. So this layout probably isn't one of my finest, but I just didn't have all my stuff with me. So yeah, I've chosen my favourite piece of paper that I wanted, which was the one that had more of the kind of greeny colours in it. And because I thought, this prompt is favourite paper, I need to make sure the paper, I guess, is the centerpiece. So yeah, that's what I've done. I've gone for my kind of classic large piece of pattern paper, on the background, and just a little bit of white space showing. And so I'm going to layer up these other two pieces of paper behind my photo, using the opposite side of that floral paper, which is just a pink stripe, and then a kind of tealy piece of pattern paper that was from Kidaholic Kits, that's got some white writing on it. So even though it's going the opposite way, the writing's going the wrong way, it doesn't really matter because you can't see most of it anyway. And so I am just going to pop my photo up on some dimensionals and stick that down where I want it on the page. So I've decided to sort of stick to embellishing down that sort of line where the pattern paper meets the white paper. And yeah, so I've stuck my photo down. I decided to also keep my photo sort of straight. This is again a really old photo of myself when I was on holiday with a friend. We went to Spain and France. This particular photo's in Spain, I think. Yeah, so that was fun. And I kind of, in the kit, the August kit, there was, a few things that were kind of summery and sort of beachy related, and so I've kind of pulled those out to use. This little frame I think says best day ever. I'm just having a glass of wine in the photo, and it was beautiful, and it was sunny, and it was lovely, and yeah, I had a lovely time. And so I was also, this is a long time ago, so I look much younger, and just on a side note, much skinnier, but that's what happens when you get older for some of us. So look, this process took me a while. I went through all the ephemera pieces that I had left over from the kits and pulled out the things that could work. And because it was a floral layout, I wanted to use the floral pieces, so I've pulled those out. But most of the bits with words and stuff talked about like BFFs and, that kind of stuff that just wasn't relevant to the photo. So yeah, I just pulled out all the things that I knew that I wouldn't be using and put them away, and just kept out some of the things that I could use on the layout. And you can see I've already placed a few things onto the photo. So I'm going with this frame that says best day ever, and just sort of tucking that under the photo and popping up the floral pieces both on the bottom left and the top right, and sticking those down, and then sort of going to continue to embellish around it. So I know the colour's slightly off with those floral pieces, but that's okay. And then I decided I'd use these kind of sandals stickers that came on the sticker sheet, because I also thought, when the hell else am I going to use sandals? You know, this is a summer beachy layout, or not on the beach, but you know, we were sitting at our hotel drinking some wine and we were overlooking the beach, so I was like, when am I ever going to use sandals? So I thought I would put them in, and I did. So you can see me now pulling out these thicker words that came in the Kidaholic kits. I love them because they're so thin. I don't love all the words, like Girl Squad and stuff. They're not words I would normally use, but that's okay. But they're so thin and delicate, and just, they're great. I was going to say awesome, and I'm like, oh, that's ironic. So I've chosen, obviously, awesome to be part of my title, but I knew I wanted to add a few extra words. So I've chosen awesome, and now I'm spelling out holiday fun. So I thought, you know, that was fitting. This holiday was so long ago that I really can't remember that much about it anymore. So now that I'm scrapping backwards, I'm sort of going, oh, I wish I had kept a diary or taken notes, because I can remember vague things about the holiday, but, and you know, I know where we went for our holiday, but I don't remember where I was at each point these photos were taken. So while I know the sort of the, you know, our itinerary, I'm not sure the dates of these photos, so I can't match them up to where we were, which is a bit of a shame. So I can only guess where we were in Spain when this photo was taken. So yeah, I'm just putting some final touches on the layout. I didn't bring any mists up with me, which in hindsight was, you know, silly, because I think this photo would have looked good with a little bit of mist, or this layout I should say. But yes, I didn't bring it up with me, so I couldn't do it. But I just added a tiny embellishment cluster to the top left of the layout, which is really only sort of two things. And I'm adding now these hearts that came in the kits. I don't know what you call these hearts. They're like pink and shiny, but I don't know. I don't think, maybe they're acrylic. And then I'm adding some enamel shapes. I'm just adding the gold ones. So there was triangles and circles, and I thought they matched the kit well. And I'm just cleaning up the little bits that I didn't use, because I didn't want them to go everywhere. And then I'll show you some close-ups. Oh, I need to cut off the overhanging bit of my layout first, and then that's it. We are done. So this was a super quick layout, and it really was super quick. I didn't edit anything out in that process. I have sped the video up obviously, but I didn't edit anything out, so it was very quick. So thank you for watching. I'm glad I got to scrap on my holiday, even though I was only away for the weekend. It was lots of fun. So we will see you in tomorrow's video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Bye guys.